Now tuning in to EARBUD Media. Audio for everyone.
What's happening here?
Wait.
Sandals.
I'm talking about sandals.
Yeah, sandals are super bad, and I mean, I get it. It's summer, it's hot, and if you're going to the beach, like, sure, whatever. But in, like, don't fucking walk in the Chili's in sandals.
Why
Just don't.
You're just saying that you don't like them, but why?
It's just, the main problem is that I don't like feet. Like, I don't like seeing people's feet, and, like, I'm just trying to get past these 5 hours of work. And then you come in with your, like, toenails, like, barely attached to your toe. And I'm like...
That sounds to me like just some really bad self-care, you know?
Some people, that's just naturally what their feet look like, even if they try.
It shouldn't, though?
It's a wild world we live in.
Let's talk about feet for the podcast. This is a feet episode.
I fucking hate feet.
You what?
I don't want to talk about feet. I hate feet.
So does he.
Feet are gross.
Feet are gross.
Feet are really gross.
Hey, what are my new Twitter poll?
I just don't understand why the DNAs of creation were like, let's put all the magic we have into making hands, and everything else will
I think hands are pretty gross. Like old, like long, wrinkly lady witch hands. Those scare me.
I think hands are cool. Actually.
I think hands coolness deteriorate over time, but like.
Ooh, you know, like a man's beefy hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like Carlos's hands. Let's talk about hands.
I have long skinny
Oh shit.
hands.
I'm unplugged.
Oh, he's gone.
No,
oh.
No, okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
I'll figure it out.
Well, looks like this podcast is now just me.
He's on the...
I'm the ruler.
Oh my god, that was like... I think they're gonna hear that shit. I apologize for that audio glitch.
Never mind, the podcast is not.
I'm just an idiot who can't
me.
do shit right. Ain't that right, John?
I mean, I wouldn't say such harsh words to you.
But you would think it.
No, not really.
Listen, everybody. John's trying to sit here and be this perfect little angel, but the things he says to me today, the things he has said to me, there's been some choice words being said. I want to know the real John. I want you guys to also know the real John.
Look, sometimes I use violent words.
Towards me, yes.
No. Look, I only use violent words towards you when you start flipping out.
So you admit.
Okay.
You just admitted it.
Listen.
Case closed.
No.
He already said it.
If you want to talk about the real me, you have to talk about the real Dan. And the real Dan gets angry at people for no reason.
I'm just an angry person.
He just yelled at Jack for like a solid 2 minutes straight.
I wasn't yelling.
And then
at Jack.
when we said that he was yelling, he was like, I don't remember that.
I'm just a very loud person.
Nope.
I'm a very grumpy person.
Yep.
But that's not angry. Anger is the picture of the racist lady with her like her jaw unhinged and she's like red. Now that's angry. I don't get angry. I just get annoyed. Mostly at you. I'll admit that. But I've never said anything mean to you.
That's so fucking wrong, and you know it, you dirty bastard.
What'd you call me?
You dirty.
This is why we have the explicit rating, because of him.
It's because of me.
What did you just say?
Look,
we can say one F word every episode, and that'd be fine. But you just said bastard?
Would that put us on explicit?
We said it twice now, so I don't know.
3 times, actually. 4, I think.
Let's just say fuck 5 times. We're all gonna say fuck. So I'm gonna say it first. Ready?
Okay.
Fuck. There we go. Now we have to have that rating.
Our dream goal.
Is this thing on?
Our dream goal is to have at least one episode where we don't have to put the explicit rating on. It's not this one, but one day.
It's been 4 minutes. We haven't introduced our guest. Today's episode, we have our friend Jack on.
Wait, we didn't introduce the fucking show.
They know what show this is.
No, they don't.
If you tune into this and you don't know what show it is, then your phone is
listen,
broken.
It doesn't
you
matter.
Can't read the fucking title.
It doesn't matter. You introduce the show every time you do the episode. Like what?
Oh my, John's.
Did you ever take TV production?
John's one to talk. You're one to talk about fucking podcast production and telling me how to do shit. Introduce the show. Go ahead. How about you do it? How about instead of telling me what I didn't do, you could just do it for me because you already know the rules.
I'm just saying that you were jumping into things ahead of time.
I just wanted to introduce our guest because it's been 4 minutes without even saying her name.
Daniel, honey, you are.
Don't call me honey.
You're yelling in front of all the children.
Who's yelling? Am I yelling, Jack?
Jack, don't be afraid.
I don't think you're yelling, but you have a tone.
A tone.
You have a tone.
I don't believe it.
Hey everybody, welcome to Strange Little People.
What episode is it?
This is an episode.
Yeah, which one?
I want to say 27.
Wasn't it 29?
It was 29.
Wow, I was not that far off.
You kind of were. That was literally
3
like
episodes
4 weeks ago.
3 episodes is not a far count.
2. You don't know math.
Well, this is the show where your brain cells try to survive for an hour.
This is having our friend Jack on the show. But before we go into an interview with Jack, I want to remind everybody, the podcast is every 2 weeks. In case you forgot, in case you're like, where the fuck is this episode? Like next week, it's not gonna be up next week. It's every 2 weeks.
Unless Daniel forgets to put it up.
Listen, that happened once. It won't happen again, I promise. Also, while you're at it, you can rate the show on Apple Podcasts. Give us a little rating. How many stars do you want? That's cool. Just any rating will be great.
I mean, at least a decent 3.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, you know.
But if you really hate us and you want to do 1, that's cool too.
Just bump it up to 2, though.
It gets us there.
You know.
Also, follow our Twitter account at SLPPOD. I just tweet out when the show goes up. So if you need someone to remind you when the show's up, that's me. I'll do it.
We were supposed to be putting the polls up, but Daniel never does.
What poll? Give me the poll right now, and I will get that tweet ready for you. Here. What would you like the poll to say?
Well, we have to have a controversial.
What would you like the poll to say?
Today's poll is gonna be about sandals or no sandals.
Okay. Does slides count in that?
Yes.
Okay, so just the question is sandals or no sandals?
Open-toed.
Open-toed shoes or no open-toed shoes?
Is this a Splatfest?
Yes, that's a stolen concept.
Open-toed shoes
Open-toed
or closed-toed shoes?
Or
Close your toes. Close your toes.
Open-toed
toes.
Open-toed shoes. Yes or no? That's what you want me to ask.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you're listening to this podcast, the poll's already there. It's probably, depending on when you listen, it might already be answered. But if it's there and you can vote on it, do it, because John needs to know these answers. Because we're talking about feet this episode. This is the feet episode.
I hate feet.
Don't label this the feet episode.
Don't.
But if I put it, can I put it in the tags?
Okay.
No, but it's something
You're gonna get some strange people like, ooh.
Is this not our episode? Is this the title of our show?
You're so right.
I guess you gotta tag feet in there.
We embrace the strange
Isn't
people.
Isn't that like clickbait though?
We went to a fucking.
It's gonna be like clickbait, like an episode about feet.
No.
And then second, then they're gonna be like, wow, I feel so fucking attacked.
For a second, we're just talking about how we fucking hate feet.
No. I didn't put it in the title. I put it in the tags, so they don't even gonna see the tags, so they won't even know it's there. They're just gonna be looking up like hot feet, and then like this pops up, and they're like, "What is this?" And they listen to it, and they're like, "Hey, these guys are stupid, but I like them a lot, so I'm gonna keep listening to them."
They're gonna the moment they hear the line "I hate feet," they're out of the video.
What if it's anti-feet people and they want to hear some anti-feet propaganda? They listen to this.
Who sits at home and be like, I hate feet so much.
You know, it's a wild world, though.
You don't know. There's a YouTube video for everything. Let's test it out.
We're gonna look up I hate feet.
I'm gonna look up I hate feet.
Okay.
And see what pops up. I'm gonna fucking do it.
It's gonna end it all.
I hate feet. Oh. That's a Vine about hating feet.
Is it a song?
See, look, there's a video right here, and this is barefoot, and society hates feet. This guy hates feet. Why I hate feet.
I hate feet part 1.
I hate feet Q&A. Wait, that's part 1?
I hate feet part 1.
Oh my god.
That's my favorite.
How I feel about feet and stuff. ... Enjoy.
Smiley face.
I hate feet. I hate feet. Dudes be like, I hate feet.
See, at this point of the video, they're like, I can't handle these people.
Hate feet, even in my subconscious. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh shit. So...
Hey, but
all I'm saying is that we need listeners.
You need to think about the fact that there are people in this world who wish they had feet, though.
Hey Jack.
Hi.
Oh wait. Also, we can join a Discord server. It's dead, but come join anyway. Let's talk about you, Jack.
Hi. Hello.
So what do you dream about?
What I dream about? Like my real dreams?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of weird dreams.
Can we hear one of them?
I have a lot of dreams in grocery stores where like people fight me, and I think it's because of work.
Like, can you elaborate? Give us every excruciating detail of your dream about people trying to fight you at your job.
I was bagging groceries, and these like I felt something like touch my back, or it was like the back of my thigh, and I turned, and it was a toddler and an infant, and I fought them, and they won.
They fucking like kick you to the ground. Were you on the ground? They were kicking you.
No, I was upright, and they were just kicking me so hard that I don't know what happened to me, but I woke up, and I'm assuming they won.
Oh, you don't know?
I could have killed them.
Would you?
I think I might.
You heard it here first, guys. Jack will kill a child if she has to.
What's worse than a rapist?
Hey, here's a ethical question. So a baby is talking about not a baby, like a toddler. Like all he ever talks about is killing people and like murdering people and like dead people. He just loves talking about killing people. You know this is not gonna change his behavior. And someone offers you a chance to kill him. And you like nothing happens to you. Like
legally?
No. Yeah. No, some guy walks up to you like in trench coat and he's like, "Hey, do you want to kill your son? Like, if you do it, nobody will ever know that you had a son. Like, everything will be reset." Do you kill your son?
I think there's a whole a lot of steps you could take before you have to kill the kid.
All he talks about is killing people.
There's a lot.
Like
of
he's
steps.
you're like, "Honey, what do you want for breakfast?" And he's like, "I don't know. Let's go kill some pigs and eat them."
There's a lot of steps. I don't think I do it.
I do it. I'd fucking kill my son.
I'm afraid.
Would you do it?
I don't know.
Dude, like, everything gets reset. It's all good.
How old
like,
are we talking?
5.
That's...
His life hasn't started yet.
I know, but that's long enough for you to get attached.
5 years?
Okay.
I mean, you should probably be attached by the time they're born, but...
Unless you hate your kid. What's that called? It's called something. When you hate your child after you give birth to them.
Oh, isn't that like a mental...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I don't know, but it's just...
It's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Do you kill your son or not?
No, you lock him up.
See, there's a lot of steps.
Lock him up where? For how long?
No, I just put him in jail.
Baby jail
Then
or just normal jail?
Why would you want to
regular jail?
Why would you want to ruin his life when you can just end it? He's not gonna change. He's gonna be a sociopath forever.
That's his choice. If he wants to end it, then...
That's the quote of this episode.
What?
Why would you want to ruin his life when you could just end it?
Listen, all I'm saying is that if there's a kid and all he talks about is murder, I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm gonna be like, "You're a fucking..."
I'm not gonna let that
you're
slide.
A fucking mess, and you gotta be ended.
There's a 5-year-old talking about killing someone, so you just...
No, not killing someone. Killing the populace. Like, killing anybody who he can. Like, one time you wake up because he's choking you.
Kid, that's all he talks about.
He actually picked up.
That's just how he is.
He picked up the Hitler genes in your DNA.
Whoa! I didn't say anything about Hitler. I didn't say anything about anything like that. You brought that up right now.
Is there a difference between how the child is acting?
No, because he doesn't discriminate. He wants to kill everybody.
Oh, that's fair.
Hitler wanted to kill non-white people.
That's
right?
That's a very progressive murderer.
No, it's not progressive because he wants to murder people.
It's progressive. It's progressive in the fact that he's not like singling anybody out for it.
You said no. You're not gonna kill.
No,
a child?
I put that bitch in a jail.
And he's gonna have a stupid life. That's what I'm hearing right now. He's not gonna live at all.
Better to have a life than not to have one at all.
All right. Yeah, I wouldn't kill him.
You guys wouldn't kill him?
No.
Whack.
Why don't you make that the poll?
Would you kill the child? Let's talk about.
Would you pull the trigger?
Let's talk about how we met, Jack. Do you know how you met both of us? Do you remember that? No, I'm hearing a no. I'm sensing a no.
I don't really remember. It just kind of appeared.
When I first met Jack, I didn't know how to say hi to her. Because, you just wore, pumpkin stuff, and you were, really spooky all the time. You were that spooky bitch, and I'm like, I don't know how to say. I don't know what to say to her.
I thought you hated me at first.
I don't remember.
You get that a lot on this show.
I look really angry all the time.
Tiffany said she was intimidated.
People are intimidated by me, and that's okay. I love the power aspect of it. I love feeling like.
Does that mean you have big dick energy? Is that what this is?
Oh, dude, I really hope I have big dick energy.
I think you do. Like, I think big dick energy and intimidation go hand in hand.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
But how'd you meet John?
Oh, she just popped up.
Yeah, same thing.
I think actually one day I went to go hang out with Haley and she was there and I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that actually. I was like not having a good day and I was like, hey Haley, can I come over? And she was like, yeah, sure. And I showed up and you were there and you were like, hey, I'm not having a good day either. What's up? And I was like,
oh yeah. I was having a shitty day. It was like a Wednesday, and I was like, Haley, I'm gonna go over to your house today, and then a little later on, Jack shows up. We're like, okay, here we are.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Look at that thick block of.
I hate it. I only knew Jack because I'd see her all the time in the halls, and then in what was it, Fashion Club or whatever. Oh, yeah, you were there, and I'd just be like, what is she doing over there in the corner?
You've been beckoned.
But I wanted to know you. And now we hang out.
Now we do. That's good.
And the first time we ever hung out was when Haley had to go to work.
Yeah, we're all gonna hang out, and then Haley was like...
She forgot that she went into work that day, or she read her schedule wrong, and she was like, shit, I gotta go.
So then we planned a party for Haley.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Party City, went to that clearance section.
Oh, okay.
We bought a bunch of shit for $10. Wait. It's over there. No, it.
Oh.
When we played the music on, it's over there. I still have it. But it was a cool party. We planned a party for her. And Jack told me all the crimes she's done throughout the years.
All right, time to release your criminal info on live internet, please.
Don't dox her. So you just know us because of how we know other people?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a general, like, all of our friends we had.
I think the only people who have met us directly was Elias and Haley so far in this show, and Andrea.
Yeah, and all the people that I bring onto the show that you don't know, they just know me because of the internet.
Mm-hmm. And then
it's also by association.
And then when we ask them how we meet, I'm like, oh, right now.
Yeah. Jack, I don't really know what to ask you, and John didn't give me any ideas for what to ask you.
Oh, because it's always my fault on this show. I swear to God.
Whoa. Whoa. But I wanted to all I have here listed is cryptids / Vocaloids. So you can just go off, I guess.
You know, that's valid. What do you want? What do you want to know?
I don't know. What do you want to tell us?
What is...
Y'all hear about Frogman?
No, please tell me about Frogman.
Well, Frogman, I forgot where he is. He's somewhere on the East Coast, I think. He's just a big old frog boy. That's really all you need to know. And I love him.
Like Kermit?
No, he's like fat. He's like Kermit. No, okay. Imagine Kermit, but fat and really short limbs and just shiny eyeballs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds fuckable to me.
Oh.
You like Mothman though.
I do.
Let's talk about Mothman.
Let's go to West Virginia right now.
I don't want to do that.
Country Road.
I don't want to do that.
Y'all see that statue of Mothman?
The thick one?
Yeah. That's all I wanted to talk about. It's just he has a really nice ass.
Oh, did you see the picture of him working as a lifeguard?
Yeah, I did.
That was good.
Beats me. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Beats by Dr. Dre. What's your favorite mythological creature?
Mothman.
Mothman. All right.
How do you feel about the Loch Ness monster?
I love her. I love her. That's all.
My favorite thing is how she talks about them like they've personally met.
How do you feel about Chupacabra?
He's a spooky looking guy, but I love goats a lot, so I can't.
Chupacabra's a goat?
Goats
I thought he was like a little dog.
No, that's what I'm saying. It eats goats. That's why. I don't. That's the only reason I don't know
the Chupacabra lore.
Yeah, no, he eats goats.
What does he look like? What is his physical form?
People say that he looks like a dog.
Okay.
Like a really ugly looking monster dog.
Like a really fucked up chihuahua.
Yeah, actually, exactly like that.
I love chihuahuas.
Well, imagine like a beefy one with an eye missing and like a 20-foot tongue coming out in the dark.
Some people say it's kind of reptilian too. I don't know the truth.
All I'm hearing are pluses right now.
Sounds like you want a chupacabra.
I want a pet chupacabra.
Can I ask you about the Jersey Devil?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Okay, I hate to interject, but the Jersey Devil is legit my favorite folklore creature.
Yo, what the fuck is a Dover Demon?
Wait, where? Show me the picture.
This guy, the Dover Demon.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, I unplugged again.
And we're back to the Jonathan Only podcast, where I only...
Yeah. Ew, this sounds disgusting. Can't wait for people to hear that. That sounds awful.
The Dover Demon's a funky little dude, and he's also somewhere like in the middle or east coast. Everything's over there. All the monsters and stuff, they're all chilling.
Wait, you know about the Dover Demon?
I've seen pictures of him before, but I don't know his lore too well.
Do you think they ever move?
I think
they go on like road trips.
Do you think the Jersey Devil's ever like, you know what? I want to be a Wisconsin Devil.
Mothman migrated. There was a bunch of Mothman sightings in like Chicago not too long ago, like a few years ago.
And then he realized how bad the crime rate is there, and he's like, I gotta go.
And then who else? Bigfoot. There's sightings all over, so I'm sure I'm sure he migrates.
He's a traveling man, you know. He wants to see the sights.
Sure.
No, but for real, Jersey Devil, super sick design.
I like
the skull helmet thing. Totally my fave.
I like the Kraken.
The Kraken?
Yeah, look at him. He looks cool. He just fucks shit up.
Big tentacle boy.
I like cryptids that are like.
Yo, who the fuck is Yowie?
He looks like a brother of the Bigfoot. Y'all hear about
his cousin?
Oh, man, what was it? It was like the swamp.
The swamp
thing?
No. It was like a Bigfoot in the swamp. It was like a swamp ape man or something in Florida. And
I'll look it up. Watch out for the cord.
Deloy's ape.
Can you not breathe into your mic like that? You're hurting my ears.
Every time.
Stop! You're gonna pull your own.
Every time I do anything remotely.
What is it? What do you
like,
want to do again?
It was like swamp ape Florida, something like that.
Oh, this skunk ape.
Okay, look at the pictures of him.
No, that looks scary.
Please look at the pictures of him.
These look scary.
He looks so...
He just looks like a regular gorilla.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm thinking they're just gorillas hanging out.
Look at his smile.
That's a smile?
We encourage you to look up these pictures on your own to enjoy this.
Yeah, the skunk ape one is the coolest one, I think. He's pretty sick. Yeah, I like skunk ape. You good?
My legs just hurt.
I don't know why, but for some reason my mic sounds like shit right now, so it's gonna sound like this for the rest of the episode. My bad. Should we do a quick pause so I can fix it? John? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick pause. Sounds like garbage, dude. Alright, I'm back. Audio sounds better, I think. I don't know.
Podcast back. Audio better. Strange little people.
That's a good slogan.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use that as an app. Let's talk about so anything more about cryptids? You just love them.
I just love them.
Do you feel like everybody should read about cryptids?
Yeah, I think everyone should at least like look up your local cryptid. You know, you'll never know what you'll find.
What's our local cryptid?
We don't have anything nearby.
What the fuck?
No.
What's the point of California?
Actually, hold on. If you count on Foothill, there is supposed to be a ghost man who appears at night sometimes, usually with a dog. I think he's wearing a striped shirt. I forgot.
Is it a Doberman?
The dog? I'm not sure. But he's usually wearing a striped shirt. There are, like, everyone who's seen him says two things. Either that he's really, really nice, or that him and the dog will try to attack you. So, I don't know the truth, you know?
Like, when people are walking on the street that this happens?
Yeah, people will say they'll be walking down Foothill at night and they see, like, a dude with a dog, and they're like, oh, you know, it's just a dude with a dog, and then... But so many people see him that they just...
But he looks like a ghost?
Some people say that he looks scary, some people say that he looks normal.
Cryptids don't have to be, like, ghosts, right? They don't have to be dead?
No, I think a cryptid could just be anything spooky.
So this guy might be real?
Yeah, this could just be Phil who lives on the street.
Yeah. I don't believe that. I
think it's a ghost.
I think it's a ghost.
So this is your headcanon.
No, it's
that
like
it's a cryptid.
If you look up.
But then what about like Satan's castle? Is there anything spooky up there?
Where?
Wait, what the fuck?
Satan's castle.
We have a castle?
It's up there in the mountain.
What is it called?
What?
Satan's castle.
I have.
Oh,
never
okay.
heard- Here,
That
look,
just
the
says-
real ghost of Foothill.
What
That-
the hell?
That is weird to hear. Somebody have a cryptid name for a regular fucking street. That's just strange to
I think
me.
I've heard about this before, actually.
Yeah, no, it's look at that. Look at this.
That's the dude?
I don't know if that's a dude. Usually that's a dog. Where is it?
So,
What is that?
for everybody in the local Strange Little People area, if you're on Full Hope,
He carries a long.
Watch out.
Where's the dog?
I know people who look like this.
Some say that he has a riding crop. The man is clearly a ghost from a different century. A striped shirt. Are
Are we
it
just
looks
saying?
like the kind that people.
Are they just saying that because they think stripes are out of style?
No, it looks like the type of the clothes that people used to take to the beach, like the striped, the modest, like.
Oh,
Yeah.
the swimsuits looking shit.
Yeah, and others say that he looks more recent and that it's just a walking stick. And the dog who follows him is a black nondescript dog with matted fur.
How the fuck do you have a nondescript dog?
They cross the disappear and are not seen until the next person spots them.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sounds fake.
Yeah, that just sounds fake.
This just sounds like a dude.
I believe in it.
You can believe it. It's fine.
Yeah, definitely. That's the power of cryptids.
I believe in all cryptids.
Wow.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is become a cryptid for you to believe in me.
Would you say that a Vocaloid is also a cryptid?
Not everybody has seen them, so I think so.
Vocaloids are
And they're-
scary.
You know, there's sightings of them at like concerts and stuff. You know what? I'll put him under it. Vocaloids are cryptids.
Wow.
Who's your
Which one is the most cryptid?
Who's your favorite?
Favorite Vocaloid?
Yeah.
You're gonna get her started on this right now?
Are we doing this?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah, please enlighten us.
I like Rin and Len. I like those yellow boys.
They're good. I like them too. What about you?
I don't know her name, but the pink one.
Luca.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her. She's cute.
There you go. And there you have it.
What are you snickering about?
I don't know. It's just
You alright?
yeah.
The cryptids get you flustered?
Is there something you?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Is there something that's in us?
What?
I love Mothman.
Okay. Last question we ask every guest. So you got to think of the first thing that comes to your mind. Like,
Just-
don't clear your mind right now.
Zen out real quick. Just zen.
Is it cleared?
Mhm.
Now I'm gonna ask you this question, and you gotta say the first thing that comes to mind. Just say it.
Are you
All
ready?
right.
Wait, have you listened to the show before?
I've listened to like part of the first episode and then I fell asleep.
We-
Okay,
Netflix.
you're perfect. You're perfect.
Go ahead. Ask the question, John.
All right, Jack. What is the best race?
Like
Say it. Don't just say it.
oh god.
What came to mind? No, you gotta say what comes to mind, Jack. What was the first thing your brain thought of when you asked the question?
Lightning McQueen.
Well,
Yo.
we have had the Piston Cup before, so
Did you really thought Lightning McQueen when you said that?
When you said race, I immediately thought of like a racetrack and then I was like, oh, Lightning McQueen.
okay, cool. Lightning McQueen.
So you're saying that the cars from Cars are the best
no,
race?
no, she's saying Lightning
I'm saying
McQueen
Lightning McQueen.
himself. He's his own race.
But he is a car.
He's his own race.
He's a car.
You don't.
You're
you
a
don't-
bad car. You're a bad car.
Excuse me.
You're a bad car.
Lightning McQueen.
All right, thank you everybody for listening. This has been People Episode 28.
We're
Why
canceled.
does the audio sound so fucking bad? I gotta fix something with this. Maybe I don't know. Maybe next week it'll be fixed.
maybe next.
And
week.
then next week it won't.
Next week we'll just die.
Jack, come over here.
Hi.
You gotta come close to me.
Hi.
Jack's bored. She's like, get me out of here.
I'm not. I was just looking at these keys because it says Gab.
Let's talk about.
I feel like everybody we bring on this show has a super low attention span.
It's true.
And the moment they don't have to say anything, they're like, huh.
I just feel like I don't know. I've never been a guest on the show, so I just feel like when we're talking, they're just like, when do I hop in to say something?
We should have our guests run the show one time.
That and Kobo, let Kobo run it.
It will come on as guests.
Kobo I'll talk to Kobo.
That's chaos. You're asking for chaos.
I'll talk to Kobo. So over the weekend, this past weekend that passed. Wait.
This past weekend that passed.
We went to San Diego Pride. And let's talk about it. What do you guys like? What do you guys like about it?
I had so much fun. I think that was probably like one of the best like legit best days of my life. TM. I put it on my top 10.
Wow. Did you like it, John?
That was good.
You went as a straight man to Pride.
And I left as an ally. I also came in.
So you're saying you weren't one before?
No, I also came in as an ally.
That's not what he just said right now. That's not what you just said.
Look, just get rid of it in post.
Repeat it again right here. It was a lot of fun though. I liked it.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was hot.
Every time I saw like an older butch woman, I wanted to like yell.
Yeah.
I just think they're so neat and like.
At one point when we saw the group of drag queens walk by, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, they were so beautiful. I felt like I was in the presence of some holy figures.
There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of consumerist booths. They were giving away free stuff with their label, with their company logo on it, and marketing it as a Pride free goods, which is not something cool, but whatever. I got a lot of free shit. Kobo was there.
Every single time someone was like, "You want to spin?" He was like, "Oh yeah."
Kobo walked up and he fucking spun it. We also you didn't go back there with us, did you? We went to the
over 18 area.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely went down there.
You were with us?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was the only one that didn't.
Who didn't go? Who didn't go?
Haley and Elias.
Oh, let's talk about that. That was cool. I got a hug from this lady.
I got a bag on it, and on it says safe, sane consent, and also it says San Diego Leather Pride, and I think my dad saw it, and he hasn't said anything about it, so...
He was just like,
so everything is A-okay.
What did you think about that, John?
It was neat.
Why didn't you spin the wheel?
Because I didn't want to have to spank anyone. I didn't want to risk that chance.
Dude, Tiff... She got
a spanking stick.
She wanted a spanking stick.
And she went ham.
She was going wild.
They awoke something in her.
Truly. And then me and Kobo got a hug from this lady. She was nice. But she was like, was it you who was saying like everyone there was just like...
They had a lot of like horny energy.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
And this one of the guys had one of those little tail clip-on things.
A lot. I think most of the ones in that booth especially, they had tails.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the over 18 area. So
yeah, so we went
it was slightly expected.
We walked. Remember the guy getting flogged?
There was
a guy flogging. Yeah.
Oh, dude, his flogging was.
Yeah,
it wasn't like regular flog. This shit was artistic.
It was like
I could have just sat and watched him flog.
We should have just sat and watched.
Because he was spinning and twirling. Wow,
it was fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. And then San Diego Pride, the rest of the Pride was cool. A lot. You won.
I won tickets to see Fun Home.
You love that show.
I do love that show.
And you're gonna go see it.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna cry.
What else? And then after Pride, we went to San Diego. We went to Carlsbad. Went to the beach. That was fun. Wait, I want to hear. So all the gays went in one car, and then John and Kobo went in the separate car. What was happening? Like, tell us what happened in the car. What were you guys doing? What was the vibe like? Just let us know.
I mean, Kobo just played his music, and sometimes we played meme music. Played a lot of country road. What'd
you guys talk about?
That's classified.
Oh.
Straight conversation, TM.
I don't know. It's some sort of straight culture. I'm not aware of.
No, it's 100% straight culture.
In our car, we passed around the Oreos. We listened to all the gay music we had in the playlist.
Yeah.
Elias almost I feel like Elias yelled at me in the car too. I don't know.
There was a lot of hostile energy on the way back.
Yeah, for sure. And then I feel like on the way back I went Fucking knocked the fuck out. Me and you knocked the fuck out.
I also knocked out on the way back.
I saw you sleeping. I was like, oh, suddenly I'm so tired. And then, like, within, like, a minute, I was out, too.
You saw me sleeping, and you were like, you can do that?
I was like, y'all heard of that?
But the beach was fun. You guys have never been to Carlsbad, right?
I've never,
I never.
Carlsbad's really cool. It's really white.
I'd actually never been to San Diego before.
San Diego's really cool. It's also really white.
Yeah. That, like, park we were at was so pretty. Like, I want to go back just to see.
The park's cool. It's a good park.
I want to go back just for that.
We gotta go back when they open the Japanese Friendship Garden, though. Because I never been in there, and I want to go walk around in there. You alright, John?
I don't mind. Anyway, San Diego Pro was really cool. San Diego, super nice city. I don't know.
We didn't even go in the city. We just went to Balboa Park.
Oh, I did.
What?
Because Daniel needed to go, or I mean, Kobo needed to go get some like hair shit or whatever. So we went to a Walgreens, or whatever, in the city, and tall buildings give me anxiety.
San Diego doesn't have a lot of tall buildings though. San Diego has like
a good number.
They're not as tall as buildings in LA. LA buildings are huge.
I don't like cities in general.
Oh, I love a good city.
I love going to LA.
It's a good city infrastructure and a good public transport.
Suburban areas are where I thrive. Cities are out of my element.
Yuck. I want to go to the city. I'm tired of this town. Mom, when I graduate high school, I'm moving to Los Angeles.
Gross. Every high school girl in the rural areas outside of LA. Rural.
Anyone on the East Coast is just like, I want to go to New York.
Yeah.
No one ever says I want to go to North Carolina.
It's like LA and New York are the ones.
Minneapolis.
Where everyone...
And I would go to
Chicago.
What about Dallas?
I don't like Texas.
Does that have big?
Dallas and Houston are like big cities.
Austin is a millennial place now, I heard.
Oh, okay.
It's headquarters.
the millennial hideout in Texas.
We're taking over.
Texas scares
We've
me.
infiltrated. I hated how that sounds. What was I gonna say?
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
The beach. It was cool.
Let's go to the beach.
I posted a little IGTV post on my Instagram if you guys want to see it. It's whatever. It's neat. I like it.
It's good.
The beach was fun.
I like driving along the coast of California.
Yeah. We gotta do on a road trip next year.
Yeah.
A next year road trip would be like, it would be weird. If we got like a van.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We need a van.
Yeah.
I actually want a van. Like, if anyone would ask me what is your dream car, I would say a van.
Mine's a shopping cart from Fortnite.
Oh. No, I want like a legit van, and then if I had like money, I would like make it look like
a tiny home.
No, I want the mystery machine.
How did I fucking know? The moment you said I want a van, I was like, this bitch wants a fucking mystery machine.
I do.
Her and her cryptid seeking ass.
I do. I want it, and like maybe in the back, I'd put like a bed. Bless you.
Thank you. Daniel, stop yawning during the show. Fuck.
The show sucks. Imagine if I was just like, yo, this show doesn't slap at all.
Then you just end it right
The
here.
show doesn't.
We'll try again next week.
Well, I think that's the first time I've heard the anti-use of something slaps. This show does not slap.
What will be the opposite of slap?
This show caresses.
Okay,
No,
so this
this
is
shit-
a slap. What is this?
This shit
Still a slap.
Smacks.
This shit smacks.
No, smacks is still good.
This like when you brush this shit brushes off. Like you brush off.
No,
like,
that doesn't work.
This show misses.
I don't know, but this is not.
This
slap.
show does not hit.
I think a spam bot wants to send me a message on Instagram.
Hey, let me do it though. I like sending you spam messages.
I want to see what it is though. But before I move on from Pride, I wanted to ask you guys like your one highlight from the festival.
The wig.
You had a rainbow wig.
Yeah, my rainbow wig. I got so many looks, and I've never been looked at in my life. I've gotten so many looks.
Stop. What was your one highlight from the festival?
I think the coolest thing that happened was that I won the tickets.
It is a sex bot.
Let me see.
It says may we make love in the evening. Come in, and then there's a link and a heart message. Blocked.
Hey, you know what? At least they're polite about it. May we?
May we make love?
It's inappropriate.
It's totally consensual too.
Would this be inappropriate or would this be spam?
We're not consensual, but she's asking for consent.
Inappropriate or spam?
It's inappropriate spam.
I can't pick both.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna pick spam.
Todos los días.
My highlight from the festival was
God.
it was almost seeing all the gay bears I follow that live in San Diego that I didn't see. I found out they were there like after we left the festival.
That happens to me all the time at conventions.
Second highlight was that dress, the Supreme one.
Oh,
while we were leaving,
with the Trump things all over her dress.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
The drag queen just standing there, and everyone. Oh, what about you singing that band? The band that you like.
Oh yeah, I saw Chaos, and like I heard them, and I was like, I know, I recognize this, but I like it. What is this? And I tried figuring it out, and then
Haley went and asked somebody,
and they said it was Chaos.
And Jack like shit her pants
because I've seen Chaos before, like
in person.
When I went to go see Sales, they were the opening band.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they're the ones that they tell you at Sales that like at the end, because Sales was still going to be touring, but it was Chaos last day with them. That at the end of Sales set, Chaos came out with a cake.
The cake, yeah.
And they threw it, and me and my cousin grabbed it, and we grabbed like handfuls, and I ate it.
Isn't that also when you threw up?
Probably.
You don't remember?
You're not wrong.
Let's talk about. God damn it. I'm unplugged.
Let's talk about you and me.
And we're back. I fucked up.
And
again.
we're back with this episode of Strange Little People.
Do you want to talk about your Chili's baseball game or not really?
I just want to say that, well, one, I woke up late for it. And so I went into this.
You hear that, Mr. Chili's? You got a bad employee.
This softball tournament. I went into this softball tournament with no food.
For anybody who doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about, John's chili restaurant that he works at.
They do like sports tournaments throughout the year, and
against other chili restaurants.
Yeah, and so this was a softball tournament, and so it was at 7:30 on
AM.
7:30 am.
Imagine waking up at 7:30 am.
Yesterday.
I wake up at 7:30 am every day.
What?
I wake up at 7:30 am every
and I woke up at 7:30, so I like rushed in, and I got like to the last inning of the first game that we were supposed to play, which we lost. Wow. And I was like, wow. But
you lost.
In the next game we won. It was good, and everybody was like feeling super fucking good.
But
and then the next team showed up, and I was like, oh fuck. Because everybody was wearing, because like we were all wearing like t-shirts, and like some of us were wearing like jeans, and so that we could slide. Some of us were wearing shorts so that we weren't so fucking hot or whatever. These people came in fucking like full on gear, like they looked like they've played baseball all of their fucking life. Like
where were they from?
The Laverne. All the guys looked like they were fucking MLB stars. All the girls looked like they played softball. And one of the girls that I specifically remember, she looked like she was still playing softball. And then somebody was like, "Go Summer," and I was like, "Her name's fucking Summer." Like, we're done for. And we kept up with them for a couple of innings, and then they got one good inning, and then we lost like 10-4.
What did I tell you when you told me that you lost? What did I say? Did I sound like a disappointed dad? What did I say? I was just like, "But you didn't win."
Oh yeah.
I'm disappointed.
But it was a lot of fun. One of my coworkers' birthday too, so that was cool. We got free pizza and alcohol after, but I didn't drink any alcohol because I had to drive home. I wanted to though.
Okay, good boy. You shouldn't have drinking anyway because you're underage. So
yeah,
why would
they wouldn't get?
Don't reveal the secrets online.
They wouldn't give you any.
No, they probably would have.
Oh, okay. You hear that, Chili?
Mr. Chili?
Yeah.
I got something to say right now?
It's actually Mrs. Chili.
Whoa. Like yesterday we went to Corky's and Jack was like, "I want to speak to Mr. Corky," and me and Haley were like, "Miss, this is right there, the picture of the old lady's on the window."
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen the picture of the old lady, but I never processed that
that was Miss Corky herself.
Literally in my head, whenever anyone said Corky's, I imagined like
an old man.
No, like a little
leprechaun.
No, a little pig wearing like an apron and a chef's hat. That's what I always thought of.
That's famous. That's
famous Dave's.
I don't know what that is.
No, that's what you just described. That's Famous Dave's.
Yeah.
All right, well.
And she's gonna go to Famous Dave's and be like, every time I go to Famous Dave, I just imagine an old woman an old woman who makes pies. And I was like, that's Corky's.
So you lost your baseball game. So
we lost 2 games. Won one of them.
No, but don't say we lost 2 games. You just lost. Period.
No.
You didn't win anything.
We won a good exercise. Some good bonding time with the coworkers. And free pizza.
Lose. You get nothing.
One of my coworkers owes me a Molten. I won that day.
You owe me $8.
Anyway, so the next topic on the list, we're gonna be talking about some.
Get ready for some Minecraft in 2018.
Oh.
I love Minecraft so much.
You've been playing on PS4 though.
Because
Me, and John, and Elias, and Kobo, we have a Minecraft server, and like we're all really addicted to it again. You know?
Cause like I don't. Before I had a job, I couldn't justify spending money on games. My cousin bought Minecraft, and I was just playing with him. And, like, whenever I'd come home all late and sad, it'd be, like, 12 at night, I'd be like, hey, Angel, just come over. And we'll play till, like, 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now we have a town. We have a server. We have a town and everything. I built a bunch of shit. I'm a god on that server. Like, no lie. John?
He's not a good god.
I didn't have to be.
He constantly wants to destroy the home that I humbly built within the mountain.
There's nothing wrong with a good mountain home.
Apparently there is if he wants to fucking destroy mine.
Have I shown you what John's mountain home looks like?
No, actually, I don't know what your home looks like, so I can't really say that.
You can't judge my home. It's a beautiful home.
I've made a beautiful mountain home, but I don't know what your mountain home looks like.
I'm going to show you what his home looks like.
Are you playing Minecraft right now?
Yeah, I'm going to open Minecraft right now. Don't look at that. Which channel did you post it in, John? Oh, Ned is on.
Mine. It's in games and shit.
Ooh, Andrea made stickers. Sorry. Games and shit. Here we go. So this is what John's fucking mountain house looks like.
That's not even bad.
All those ugly ass paintings on the side of the thing.
I like that.
Thank you.
This is what it is.
Fucking thank you.
What is that?
That's what it looks like in his texture pack. Oh, that shit is not slap.
That shit slaps for me.
And this is what my apartments look like.
Oh wow, yours looks like a nice little modern home.
No, that's an apartment building. These 2 are apartment buildings. And this is a town hall. But anyway, Minecraft is great. Minecraft never died. You good, John?
Okay, Google.
What were you trying to do? Show me porn.
Oh.
Fuck. Can you stop jingling your little balls in your mic?
Is this thing on?
It is on.
What's popping?
Yeah, nobody's.
Ow!
Everybody's gonna hate this episode.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the last topic I want to talk about is that we don't have to get into this if you really don't want to. It was late at night and I was like in my feels and I was like, what would be a good topic for tomorrow? And I put this is exactly what I wrote. Okay. It doesn't make any sense now that I read it. But I put, is everyone else in this age of monetizable self-made memories / content? And what I mean by that is here's what else I wrote. Because I'm going to quote, this is exactly what I wrote. Okay. Like, I seriously find myself taking nice pictures or videos of hanging out with my friends or things that I like. Wait. And I pour my heart into the art, right? Yeah. And then I'm immediately thinking about how to monetize on it and how to get numbers going. You know what I mean?
With your...
It's like I was thinking of so many like YouTubers, like people who do vlogs. Yeah. They're monetizing their life. Like they're just recording their day and everything they do, and they make that into content. So at what point are you just living a life instead of making your life content for other people to watch?
I mean, like,
it's strange, man. And then like, go ahead.
I was just saying that like along those same like that same thought process or whatever, like that's just how I feel about like any job. Like you're really just selling hours of your life.
That's true, but I feel like it's different.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean with like turning your
like content creators,
like, your personal life into your job.
Like artists and shit. Like artists and shit are different because you're selling your work. Yeah. But like these content creators, like people who make content on YouTube or like even fucking like the Instagram. If you like, are you tapping out, John?
No, I'm listening. Sorry, I saw something on my screen that caught my attention.
Don't talk about how guests don't have attention span, and here he is.
I mean, I'm just as bad. Teehee.
I hate it.
Hey, don't point that gun at me, Teehee.
Take the shot.
Whoa.
You blocked it. But you guys know what I'm saying? Like,
no, yeah, I get you.
content creators, and then all these fucking like Instagram people, like.
Oh, I think Instagram people are the worst.
That's me.
Like,
we do a podcast where we talk about our lives, and we put it into an entertainment format. Like that's what a podcast is. When it's not an informational podcast, when it's just like this, it's just us hanging out, talking into a mic, and then trying to pass that off as content. That's all it is. All my Instagram stories.
Emphasis on trying to pass it off.
Am I wrong?
It's a struggle sometimes.
All my Instagram stories, like I make them, and a part of it is, you know, social media. You show off whatever you want to show off, right?
Yeah.
It's yours. But also part of it is like also entertain. Like that's what has always been like on Snapchat. My old Snapchat like stories I used to do for like you remember them.
Of course.
That was always just content for me. I was like, I'm making this for people to watch and enjoy this. And Instagram's the same fucking thing. And I don't know if it's like it's weird, like social media and how it
might be a mindset thing, cause like I think, like for you, I think you're always just like at heart a content creator.
It's
You're
truly.
always thinking of ways.
And yeah,
like,
you're
things
always
to do.
Mm-hmm, and you're always like, all right.
But I feel like that's a problem. Like
I feel like
I don't think
because you're, you know, like I think
it's just constant practicing.
Like that video that I recorded at the beach, I was just recording that, and then I came home and I was like, I could turn this into like a video, and that was my first thought. Like it wasn't even just like I can make this like I could edit this and like share it to you guys and just have it be like a little memory for us. I was just like I can make this content. Like that was my mindset. That's where it's bad.
Because like I think you know, it's you have like a good mind for like creating content and all that, but I think at some point you just kind of lose your personal life, you know.
I don't know, because also like so much of my personal life is on the internet. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel
a lot of me everywhere.
I feel like I saw this tweet the other day that was like, it's the main source of it was unrelated. It was talking about how artists like open up commissions when their life is like when something happens. And some people were like, and the tweet said something like, if you have a skill if you have a skill and you can make money from it, then you should do it. And I think that's totally like how it goes with like monetizing your content creation or whatever.
But in that context, you're saying that's for artists who make art?
Mm-hmm. No, but what I'm saying, like, if, hypothetically speaking, say if you were, like, one of those verified YouTubers, right? And if you, like, went on an experience and you recorded videos and photos and you could make a video from it and you knew people would enjoy it, then why not? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, like, but I don't think, like, I think it becomes a problem if you're thinking about the money first and not the content.
That's the problem. That's
because for you, it's like, I can make content from this and people would think it's entertaining. That's your first thought.
I'm not thinking money. I'm thinking like numbers.
Yeah, you're like
not money numbers, but like statistic numbers, like views.
And I still think that's fair. Like I think
playtime, runtime.
To want to have people see your stuff is the same. It's the same thing for a Twitch streamer. Like
no, that's different though. Like Twitch streaming, you're streaming yourself playing a video game, right?
But isn't that not the same thing as like a personal experience?
No.
Like if you're playing a game for the first time, it no longer becomes like, oh, this is just me only having my first experience. It's like
not the same thing.
How?
If you're playing a video game and that's your experience, you want to like if you like you're saying if you're a streamer and you got this new video game and you're playing it on stream, right? Mm-hmm. That's not the same thing as hanging out with your friends and recording like these dumb videos and then posting it online. That's not the same thing. Because you're willingly like inviting people to watch you play this game as opposed to content.
You're going into it knowing.
Fair enough.
Like you start your stream saying people are gonna watch me play this game, as opposed to when you make content and you're like people might watch this content, but also it's just out here. I just put it out here.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
It's not the same thing.
Fair enough.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You're. But yeah, That's my argument. I don't know. Because I just feel like at what point does it like, does social media and like real life just kind of blend in with each other? So that's a weird thing to think about.
I think like everyone, like as content creators at least, like you should have your boundaries set before you go into it, so you don't, put too much out there and then kind of feel so exposed, I guess, to the point where like you don't feel like you have a personal life.
That's true. But then like artists and shit, if you're making art based on your own experiences,
oh yeah,
that's kind of like, that's where your art comes from. And then you're selling that art, so like how do you control that? It's just a lot of weird. I don't know how people do this.
I think, well, I don't know, when I think of like musical artists / like painting, I feel like it becomes, well, it depends on to what extent they're using it, because some people just kind of use it as like an inspirational basis to make something, and some people are just kind of like, oh, this happened in my life, so I wrote a whole song about it.
Yeah, no, like I have like a comic that I made based on events in my own life that I haven't like showed anybody, just because of how like personal it is. And like I've been thinking about just like putting it up, but at the same time it's like, do I want people to know? I'm like, it's weird.
Yeah, like all my poems and shit, they're all very personal.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them are disguised behind like like metaphors and shit. That's how poetry is. But a lot of them are just like shit that happened.
It's just like.
But also, I still want people to read these poems. I want them to be seen. It's the egotistical side of myself.
I don't know.
You know?
I feel that.
It's like it's good art because it's from somewhere. It's coming from somewhere. So like I see it and I'm like, this is good art, and I know someone out there probably went through the same thing and they would connect to it.
But it's also just so much you.
Yeah, that it's like I feel like putting it up, I would feel like, I don't know, I'd feel like naked, I guess. Exposed.
Naked. Yeah, I was just thinking like, it's weird. Like, people used to make home videos, right? And that'd be like between your friends. And now home videos are literally social media posts.
America's Funniest Home Videos. Y'all remember that? I used to watch
Y'all know that shit?
America's Funniest Home Tweets.
Like the new movie 8th Grade. You know the movie?
I don't.
You know not? It's just like it's by Bo Burnham. He directed it. And it's just like about 8th graders in this generation, this new Gen Z. And like I heard people say it's really like a realistic portrayal. And at the same time, it's dealing with things like social media image and stuff like that. And that's just weird.
It is.
So many people watch YouTube videos of like these content creators, and I don't know, it's weird. Like whenever I watch people vlog for too much, and I'm like, I know more about their life than I needed to, and they're just putting it out here. Like daily vlogging, that's just intense.
I don't know.
And
how you could do that.
people watch it every day. People watch their vlogs every day, and it's like, do you need to know about this person's life that you'll never know? Yeah. It's weird. Content creation is weird. Social media is weird. That's all I gotta say.
No, I mean, I 100% agree.
It's cause I can't even talk about it because it's just really weird.
It is really weird, and I just think like, for content creators, it's super, because it is literally your life as opposed to like artists or something who use inspiration from their life to turn into things. But like all that, like that whole area is just a lot of like you're using yourself and your experiences as your career.
You become your brand.
Yeah, and it's just like it's really, because you're really putting yourself out there, and it could be a lot for people sometimes.
It's weird. Like if I was to divide up my social media usage, like in terms of how my brain works, it's weird. It's like a big net, and it's just like everything. It's weird. I don't want to go into this right now because I'll just keep going. But it's like Instagram stories are like things I'm doing, or like promotion for other videos that I made talking about things, and then I have my poems over here. Then I have like, it's interconnected.
Your files.
What?
Your files in
it's
your
like
brain.
subcategories, yeah. But they all link to each other, and it's really weird. Now, it's subconscious. Like I don't understand. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, on a lighter note, let's talk about
You have another topic?
No. Let's talk about whatever.
That would have been a great closing topic.
That one?
Yeah, that would have been great.
I want to know if you have any. If you listen to this episode and you hear this part,
if you've made it this far,
I want to hear what you think. I feel like this is somebody's like master paper for college. Like someone's probably talked about this.
Yeah, like if you were
I'm gonna read up on this.
Like
more.
I know school hasn't started again, but if this is an essay topic,
if you need an essay topic, there you go.
Just go back and then make sure you.
It's so broad though, man.
Cite us though. Like always cite your work. It's super fucking important. Don't want you to get in trouble.
I don't care if you don't cite. It's fine.
No, I don't want them to get in trouble for academic dishonesty.
I don't think.
I
don't think Turnitin is in a.
We don't count as a scholarly.
We're not a scholarly source, and we're also an audiophile. I don't think Turnitin's gonna hear that audio clip and then translate that to written words.
Turnitin is fucking crazy. Dude.
I don't know.
Have you? I mean, they fucking do that with voicemails now.
What?
My phone. If you leave a voicemail, it will write it down.
But it's not always accurate.
It's pretty. Did I read that? I read a voicemail on here before, huh? Yeah, but unless it's like an automated one, those get a little sketchy. But if you leave me a voicemail, like I will just read it, and that's super convenient for me personally because I don't fucking listen to voicemails. I ain't got that.
You also can't read.
Yeah. Hey, fool, don't call me out like
You're at the constant threshold of not understanding anything.
I really am. My small brain.
If you could describe each other in one sentence, that would be yours. You're at the constant threshold of never understanding anything. That's for you.
Do you think that's 100% accurate?
That's your like tagline. That's your log line.
That's my movie.
Yeah, Jack. I don't know you enough yet, Jack.
Oh, okay.
Do you have one for me? You're like I got one. I got one ready for you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
What about you, John? You to me.
Well, I mean, if I had to think, just out of
you have one for Jack?
The short bit, I know for Jack. Is the last answer on her mind. Cause she's just always down. She's like, a haunted mansion, sure.
Yeah.
She's like, okay.
Yeah.
Mine for you actually, it's could have had a big brain.
Could have had a big brain.
It's not saying you don't have one,
but you could.
You could have.
It's somewhere out there. I'll find it.
It's just find the brain.
Yeah.
Well, what's for me, John?
I would say peeved, but still functioning.
Peeved?
I thought you were gonna say funky, and I was like, I like that.
Peeved?
And funky.
Funky Kong? Yo, I wish I was Funky Kong.
Yo, watch out next week when Strange Little People has its own funky mode.
Oh, I forgot. You can find me on the internet at Captain Canopio.
You can find me at _Smickle_ or Smickle and Smoot.
Oh, I'm at Gohart, but the O is a 0.
It'll be in the description too if you want to find these links. But yeah,
you can also find me in my house.
You can find my videos. I recycle thoughts. That's your YouTube channel.
Trying to be a streamer, I guess.
Yeah, at Smickle.
At Smickle and Smooth.
When was the last time you streamed?
Last week.
I don't remember that.
I'm trying to go in 10 hours.
I don't remember this.
It was early in the day. It was like 7 a.m.
I would be asleep.
Yeah, I streamed for like 2 hours. There was this really nice dude.
Someone came?
Yeah, it was just one dude. He stayed on for the whole time I was streaming. He was very helpful. I was playing Metroid, and my small brain was like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Wow. Any closing words?
Yeehaw.
There we go. We got it.
Country road.
We got it. We're good.
Take me home.
You need to stop that though. You need to stop.
To the place.
He didn't stop.
I belong.